Welcome to the Noob Feed. This is Feeder, and I'm going to be watching a game between No Tidehunter and Navi in the Star Ladder 5 series. I am eagerly awaiting the replay to be finished on my defense game that I'd like to watch, which is Team Liquid versus Mouz Sports. And they had a 3-game series, which means it went to 3 games, so it was probably pretty even and probably pretty good. So I really would like to do that. But it's still pending, and I found a short game on the Star Ladder, so I will check that out in the meantime. So let's go straight to the picks and the bans. Nothing has been picked or banned yet. And get rid of that, and I'm sure it'll pop up some broadcasters here in a second, which I will also make disappear because I will be doing this one for
10
you.
seconds remaining.
I think they have, if you find me boring or
5 seconds
not to your
remaining.
taste, you can go watch Shiver on her website, or Antenna Dota, or Gods, or VLAT if you like to hear this in Russian. But, yeah, they'll probably have a little more Dota 2 knowledge, tips and tricks for you. I will be doing more of a flavor cast. Looks like the Batrider will go first as a ban from No Tidehunter, and he's getting banned out because he's just good. He is a great mid, a great ganker, and a great early to mid game hero. So won't be seeing him. Darkseer, Keeper of the Light, and Neeks Assassins. What more do you need to know? These are 3 support heroes that are exceedingly popular right now. They all have really good abilities, and a couple of them have really good push, Keeper of the Light and Darkseer, and great gank from the Neeks Assassin, so won't be seeing those. Actually getting picked up will be the Wisp by No Tidehunter. That is scary. Maybe they'll pick up something with a lot of nice stun on their carry. I'd love to see a Chaos Knight or something like that. That combination has been seen to own in the past. Lifestealer and Magnus going to Navi, and Lifestealer is sort of the most popular carry right now, I want to say. And he's really good. Rage is basically a personal BKB with a much shorter cooldown, and he can use it right away. It's awesome. He's got the Feast, Lifesteal, the Open Wounds with the massive slow, and the whole team jumping in. And of course he can crawl into people and crawl out, which is creepy, and gives him lots of damage and lots of healing if he needs to. We are seeing the Chaos Knight and the Bounty Hunter. So Chaos Knight going to be hanging out with Wisp for the next however many minutes this game is going to go for. Bounty Hunter going to be slinking around, looking for those track kills, getting gold for himself and his team. Bounty Hunter
remaining.
much more of a support-ish role,
5 seconds.
more like a semi-carry now than the carry that he used to be, but he will be a welcome addition to that team, giving out some track money to everyone. Magnus, I did not really talk about. I don't even know what to say. He gives cleave. He can empower Lifestealer and give him bonus damage and cleave damage. That's frightening. Reverse polarity, of course he can scoop everybody together so that that cleave damage can do what it needs to do. The Skewer to move whoever he can around, and a bit of a nuke here with the Shockwave as well. Shadow Demon, a nice pickup for Navi, sort of the other support hero that's a big pick right now. Him and Wisp, the ones that didn't get banned, the ones that are getting picked, of course. Disruption, make copies of his own carry or the enemy carry, which can do quite a bit of damage. Of course it is also useful for rescuing people, especially his own squishy self. And Demonic Purge, nice to have with the Lifestealer instead of against him because it does go through the rage. So No Tidehunter is going to ban the Undying. Think they are trying to avoid a very nasty tri-lane with that ban. Undying, an amazing tri-laner, great at getting his carry fed, and probably pretty good with Shadow Demon, actually. That Shadow Poison is quite a bit of harass, and if the decay hits and your strength goes down, you're not left with a lot of hit points to work with, and of course Undying strength goes up accordingly, and he can just do a lot of damage to you, which is bad. I think you want to avoid that. So that's why they're banning him. Gyrocopter ban coming from Navi. Probably not wanting to see him played as a support. He does have a very nice stun, that homing missile. Not totally reliable, it can be knocked out of the air, but it is also quite good. You know, can be knocked down, but oftentimes it isn't. And that would go quite well with the Wisp and Chaos Knight stuns. Bounty Hunter has a mini stun, so I'm not really going to count that, but technically he has one too. Yeah, not really. But Gyro's stun is definitely worthwhile.
10 seconds remaining.
And last game I saw that went stun versus team fight, the stun won.
Remaining.
So bets perhaps on team stun coming from me, but I do not have the qualifications to actually make a prediction just based on lineups like this. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy the game, not knowing who's going to win. I tend to like to do that. Let's see, we are waiting on some bans. They're thinking about it, they're talking about it, or they're just making Navi wait. Templar Assassin gonna get banned out. Do not want to face her. Traps might be good. I don't know. I don't know what Templar Assassin's deal is. She's a good hero. That Refract did get nerfed. I think that sort of brought down her effectiveness quite a bit, but still a really, really good hero. Not taking those instances of damage makes her pretty strong. Bane getting banned, by the way, by Navi. And Bane's Grip, by the way, another thing that does go through Lifestealer's Rage, so they are probably banning him for that reason primarily. Of course, he's also just a great all-around hero. Nice support hero. And the Brewmaster from No Tidehunter, they are banning out some strong mids with the Templar and the Brewmaster ban. Not convinced that Dendi is going to be on any of the heroes that are currently picked. And Navi banning Rubik. So no Rubik this game, and of course they do have some very stealable things, especially for Magnus. That reverse polarity on a Rubik looks pretty good. And Shadow Demon's abilities can be quite useful as well. Of course, when I play Rubik, I do love to steal from Lifestealer. There's nothing like infesting someone and just floating around there as Rubik. Of course, it's pretty much worthless, but what the hell? You know, it's fun. It's wonderful on Lifestealer, it's just not that great on Rubik. You just get the damage. And the damage is 400 at level 3, but still. Even so, there are better things you could do. With a Rubik, anyway. Chen getting picked up by No Tidehunter. And that's got some push on it there. Chen, do not see that hero very much in the pub play, but I know he is quite powerful and popular at this level. Looking forward to seeing him do his work. A little bit of mobility here from No Tidehunter with the Chen, who has the something that sends people back to the fountain. What is it? There we go, Test of Faith. Anyway, so mobility coming from him and Wisp, so that could be very, very good for ganking and for keeping Navi on their toes. Speaking of keeping people on their toes, Puck picked up by Navi. Puck is an amazing hero. He is so much fun to play if you can keep up with all the abilities that he has. Illusory Orb does damage and allows you to port to a different position-ish. You do have to cast that, and you do have to end up where it goes in that straight line. Waning Rift does have a silence and damage, so that is a great ability. Silence, probably good against the Chaos Knight, at least so he can't throw his stun at you. Not so sure that it's horribly useful with the rest of their team, but so it goes. He gets the damage out of that. Phase Shift, blink yourself out of existence. So good, you can dodge all kinds of stuff with this, and if you have a Blink Dagger, basically rescue yourself from anything. And then of course there's the Dream Coil, which is just wicked. Keeps everybody where they are. It's bad. Queen of Pain going on the No Tidehunter. She feels very puckish to me. It would be fun if they go on against each other. And finally, Lina getting picked up by Navi. So a lot of magic damage coming out there from the Lina and the Queen of Pain as these last two picks. We will see how this goes. Navi going for the team fight. Of course, Queen of Pain has some decent AoE, and Chen's a great ganker. I thought they were going to go for stun a little bit more, but I guess not. No Tidehunter opting for some more versatile options, perhaps. And Lina, like that. I don't like playing Lina. I do like the pick. Waiting for No Tidehunter to pick up their Chaos Knight and their Chen.
5 seconds
Seriously?
remaining.
You're not figuring out who's playing what. There we go. Alrighty, let me swap my portrait. I have a lovely new frame that was put there
Prepare for battle.
by Tom Bombadil from Reddit. Thank you so much. I like that a lot. I think it looks a lot better. So, yes. Anyway, let me introduce the teams. No Tidehunter is playing the Radiant side today. We have S4 on the Queen of Pain. Admiral Bulldog is going to be playing that Bounty Hunter. We've got a stand-in EGM on the Wisp. Aki is going to be playing Chen today, and Lauda on the Chaos Knight, walking around in their jungle, carrying their items as usual. This handsome golden baby Roshan. Love that courier. Alrighty, Navi is going to be playing the Dire side today. We have AA on the Shadow Demon warding away. Dendi is going to be playing the Puck. Light of Heaven on the Magnus. YOLO,
30
Lifestealer,
seconds to battle.
and Puppy on the Lena. Sorry, I don't think there's any other way to say YOLO, but with a little bit of excitement. No matter how little sleep I've had, I still have to say YOLO instead of you only live once. Alright, yes, by the way, I'm operating on very little sleep right now. If I say something wrong, totally wrong, sorry, it's gonna happen. I guarantee it. At least one stupid thing will be said, probably more than one, so bear with me. Or don't. You can stop watching if you hate me. You can always do something else. Bounty Hunter gonna pull these creeps, that's kinda cool. Pulling them all the way through, maybe to the mid, or maybe up this way. And let's look at the lanes, sorry. I'm just too amused by that. Looks like Chaos Knight and Wisp are gonna be going mid today versus that Puck. So a lot of stun. Let's see how Puck responds to that. Has not picked up any of his skills yet, by the way. What is going on here? Wow, that was bold. That looked like bait, actually. I think that was bait.
Not yours.
Puck playing bait right there. I can't see any other reason why he got himself so low, and of course he did pick up the phase shift, which gave him 0.75 seconds, which saved his life. But dangerous, and you can play the Puck dangerous, so that should be fun to watch. I don't want to go away in case they decide to go for...
First blood.
Okay, didn't want to go away because thought something might happen here. No, something happened there. They killed Magnus. Looks like Chen did it, probably with his creeps. Did he get one of the good creeps? Oh, this is pretty cool. Move slow and attack slow from that Hellbear Smasher. So picking up a good creep with Chen can mean all the difference in ganks early game. Those creeps are so strong compared to level 1 heroes, or level 2 heroes, or 3 heroes even. So super strong for ganking in the early game, and I'm sure that's what happened. Sorry I missed that. Was kind of curious about Puck's low hit points and whether something might be done to him. But I guess I should have been paying better attention to poor Magnus over here. He was putting some good harass on the Queen of Pain. So in any case, the lane lineups, we do have Bounty Hunter soloing the Suicide lane versus this aggressive tri-lane, which is including Lifestealer, Shadow Demon, and Lena. That is terrifying, by the way. Lena has this Light Strike Array, which is a stun, which can be hard to hit, unless you know that your target is going to be in a certain place at a certain time, and that is exactly what Disruption does. So that is a terrifying combination right there. And then of course Lifestealer, while you are stunned, can steal your life, as he likes to do. So luckily for Bounty Hunter, he has his invisibility to keep him a little bit safe, and he'll know that they'll be warding around looking for him. So he will have to be a bit careful about where he runs. And there's the stun. There it is, open wounds down on the Bounty Hunter. And can he get invisible in time? It looks like he might. Yep. He'll be fine, actually. He can walk away from that, provided he doesn't walk back through that ward and get spotted again. In the bot lane, Light of Heaven on that Magnus versus Aki, and S4 on the Q-op. Magnus being really aggressive, and that is scary. He does have skewer. No? Yes. Yes, he does. Holy crap. I was like, what is he doing if he doesn't have skewer to get away? He has an escape, so he can be a little bit bolder than most. But he does need to be careful. Those creeps coming with some very strong abilities to keep him in place to be killed should Queen of Pain decide to show up. For now, S4 just going to be farming, and it looks like bottle crowing as well.
No.
This is such a good creep, by the way. Dark Troll Summoner comes with this ensnare, my apologies. It acts a lot like Meepo's nets. It will hold you in position for a duration, which I am not sure of. 1.5 seconds. So that could really suck to get ganked by. So that is a really good creep. Awesome creep if you are Chen or an enchantress or anyone else that grabs creeps. Helm of the Dominator wearer. A little bit of harass coming from the Magnus, nothing too much going on. I should probably put these creep scores up. What do you think? Last hits and denies. Queen of Pain is doing great. She should be. Queen of Pain is a really great last hitter, great and fast attack animation, and good base damage as well. And going up against that melee Magnus, she should have a pretty good time. Lifestealer, meanwhile, coming in second with the last hits, and he does have to watch out for Bounty Hunter, especially with his supports off roaming to gank at the moment. But Bounty Hunter will have to play it safe until he knows where they are, because they could be hiding in the woods for all that he knows at the moment. That dagger putting a lot of damage on Magnus. And Queen does have her ultimate. I think Magnus must be pretty close. No, she's really been keeping him off the farm. Nice by S4. And this could be interesting. Here goes the gank. Got the disruption, the stun, and Queen of Pain not able to do a damn thing. She will go down. And that is what I'm talking about. Disruption, light strike array, and pretty much you don't even need to do anything after that. Just finish it, whoever it is. Pretty painful, really. Of course, they won't be able to do that all game, but at least for a while they can have their fun. Wisp, very low in levels, by the way, level 3 only. Of course, he's been trying to make sure that Chaos Knight is able to get those by staying out of experience range if he can help it. Trying to jungle up these creeps here instead, but he will make Chaos Knight and himself a lot more effective and helpful to the team as soon as he hits level 6. Bounty Hunter really low, and I must have missed some excitement up here. I'm glad nobody died, because that would be embarrassing. But he's really, really low. I'd be kind of scared, actually. Lifestealer's backed off, of course, but it's not a lot of health. Here goes Chaos Knight going down. Not Shadow Demon or Shadow whatever. Shadow Horse, Shadow something. Wisp getting chased. Puck, nice illusory. Not following through with the blink. Probably a little bit scared. And of course Wisp can stun by tethering to a creep and putting his tether between, or putting you, I should say, between himself and who he is tethered to. So it is dangerous to go up to that Wisp behind those towers that way. So the gank on Chaos Knight successful, and he's doing alright with the farm. 30 and 13, not too shabby. In general, no Tidehunter doing a lot better than Navi on this farm, except for Lifestealer, who is a little bit ahead of Queen of Pain at this point. And items on him, Orb of Venom, love that. It is so cheap. I think it's like $3.75 or something like that. It's super cheap item, and it gives a slow and extra poison damage. I think it's totally worth it on melee heroes in the beginning of the game, especially someone like Night Stalker. You might not need the slow on somebody like him, but it could help you finish them off before they're able to run. This is a bit of a team fight here. I think they're not going to dive this, though. That would be pretty foolish. They could push this tower while they're here. Puck gonna kind of try to keep them off with the illusory orb. Looks like they're not going to waste their time there. Or not waste their time there. It might not be a waste. They're not going to spend their time there, though. They'd rather go around Bounty Hunter. Here we go on. Oh, Lena, you're dead. And track gold coming from that. Gotta love that track. Bounty Hunter pretty low on mana, and Queen of Pain low on everything. They should probably get out of there. Yep. Oh, she had a bottle. She's fine. Just checking out the items. Sorry for the quiet. I gotta tell you guys, I am so tired. I am not used to this 2 hours of sleep thing. I used to do that all the time in undergrad, but not used to that anymore. So, Lifestealer getting harassed a bit by Bounty Hunter, but of course he's doing a lot more damage, and he got the tower. YOLO getting that tower. Last hit on the tower. Very nice job by him. And all of that gold shall be his reward. Big reward. Lifestealer is still tracked, but Bounty Hunter can't do anything about that. Lifestealer could eat him alive at this point. And he's gonna try. But unfortunately no vision. So we'll not see that. Queen of Pain gonna pick up a easy haste rune right there. And what level are you, Wisp? Only level 5. Let's see all the levels. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of nice. We can see that Queen of Pain and Lifestealer are leading this up. And Lena is dragging behind a bit. Of course, she's a good support. She doesn't really need that many levels that fast. She'll be a lot more useful with her nuke. But if it means that the rest of the team can get up to their levels that they need faster, as long as she's got her stun, she can prove quite useful. And of course the Dragon Slave, given a little bit of magic damage. And I'm going to swap not to creep score, but to net worth at this point, because things don't always depend so much on the creeps once towers start going down. So I'd like to keep an eye on that. Smoke on these support heroes here. And I don't know who they're looking for. They're not going to find them up there. They might be coming down for Chaos Knight. And not wanting to let him free farm. Working on his armlet there. So they would like to prevent him from getting that too soon. So, Bounty Hunter is here. And they will know that because smoke went off. Gonna dust and go for this ish. Wisp gonna tether but detach himself. My apologies. And back off, I guess. Wisp, by the way, can't go anywhere near Lifestealer. He'll probably get two-hitted and just feed him. Ooh, a big smoke here from no Tidehunter. And that big smoke is Chen and his 3 creeps. That is one hero. Just one. Here we go. This is too hilarious. The gank going down on Magnus. And look at those creeps. Look at those creeps. They do so much damage like that. Puck only grabbing the Wisp there. Not able to put any damage on him, really. Ultimate is pretty short cooldown for the Puck, though, so not a huge deal. But too bad for him that he was not able to finish this Wisp. Wisp, by the way, probably going a soul... Nope. Never mind. I go soul ring on Wisp. Most people don't. Lena killing Queen of Pain here, by the way. I'm sure that was the usual combo. And a Puck goes super well with that, by the way. Puck goes super well with most things. He's just able to follow people if they try to get away. From that, if they are left alive at all, the illusory orb can be pretty easily cast into the right spot when someone has been stunned. And of course, silencing them so that they can't get away, Queen of Pain, I'm talking about you, is quite good. And YOLO in a bit of trouble. No, he's going to turn around. Chaos Knight now the one who must back off. Because Lifestealers be Lifestealerin'. And he's got his armlet. Where's yours, Chaos? No, just power treads. What? Build it. Go, go, go. He might be building a drum first. A bottle. Someone must have left that. That can't
Radiant's
belong
top
to
tower
him.
is under attack.
I bet he didn't buy it, that's all. Anyway. I need sleep. I need
Radiant's
sleep.
middle tower is under
But I
attack.
don't need to yet. I need to do work tonight, so I can't sleep. Oh, it's all so painful. Alright. Watching this is nice, though. I am enjoying it. Queen of Pain having more, a lot more money than Chaos Knight at the moment. Just gonna blink off. And what is going on here? Looks like a little bit of a gathering in the mid. Not sure if we're gonna see some action. This army of creeps following Aki around. Love the creeps. He got good ones. Move slow, attack slow, and the net creep. And if you are Chen, you want to be super careful with your creeps. A lot of stun here in Lifestealer. Wisp is back up there with Chaos Knight now. So extra stun, extra burst damage, which is the
Dire's
best
bottom tower
kind of
is
damage
under
against a
attack.
Lifestealer. Hard for him to get close to you and deal with that. Uh-oh, here we go, swap in. Shadow Demon doesn't last 2 seconds, but Wisp is getting eaten by Lifestealer. That's just what he does. Wisp, oh my god, beautiful. Body blocked in, but then he's gonna get killed by, who got him, I don't know. Some sort of nuke. YOLO, coming after there. They cannot kill him yet. There they go. He'll die. I think he tried to toggle his armlet, but alas, not enough with 4 heroes on top of him. He got the Wisp, but that is not good enough. And of course they got Lena, so a little bit of a trade of the supports, plus the kill of the Lifestealer. So bad trade for Navi. And they are a little bit behind, but Lifestealer is ahead, so I want to say that it could be anybody's game. I haven't really been checking the towers very actively. Oh man, missed one. I missed one. Must have happened right here under my nose. Chaos Knight and Wisp. Either that or they ported. Nope, Wisp not on cooldown right now. They might port. They might go for this. This could be a great one. Yep, there they are, coming in a little further out than one might. Lots of damage coming from Melina straight onto the Wisp, of course, not wanting him to be able to port Chaos Knight back out. But they will pick up Magnus as well. So, those ganks. That is the power of the Wisp. And the Chaos Knight as well. Stun really doesn't hurt, gotta say. And they both got it. Quite a team, quite a team. And let's see here. Gonna defend this maybe, Navi. Maybe push a little bit themselves, not sure. Gathering around, getting into position. Let's see how the wards are doing, by the way. We have a Navi ward just on Roshan and a no Tidehunter ward just on this top river rune. So not too much in the way of vision right now. Both teams are playing a little bit blind, which can hurt. We still have enough towers that it's not so bad, but looks like we might go for Roche here with the dust going down. Maybe not. Maybe just farming the Ancients and thinking that perhaps Bounty Hunter might be here to come after Lifestealer if he gets low. Which he could still decide to do, or not decide to do, but have the luck to stumble upon. And they are looking and thinking about this. Here comes the puck with the Lifestealer inside. Aki's in big trouble and he's dead. His creeps, not his precious creeps, he can't call them back to the fountain. So Lifestealer's gonna try to hunt these down. When you get good creeps, you take care of those creeps. Lifestealer knows it and he would like to see them dead. So they'll farm a bit here in no Tidehunter's jungle. Meanwhile though, we have Lauda and EGM pushing the top. Well, Navi comes mid, and here they come right into the thick of things. Wisp just getting himself killed. Not necessarily his fault, but ouch. And I don't know about this. Chaos Knight did get Magnus and Lena. I guess it was worth the Wisp. Poor Wisp though. Gotta feel bad for him. YOLO in a bit of trouble here. He's gonna die. YOLO. You were killed by Queen of Pain. She's gonna look for the Puck too. Puck is pretty hard to kill. Maybe she'll just go push top. Not a bad place to go at the moment. Someone porting in. Never mind. Don't want to port in under that. Queen of Pain looking pretty nice with her Orchid Malevolence. And I have not been keeping the best track of the items this game. Gonna blame it on the lack of sleep. We have Vlad's on Bounty Hunter at this point. Chen being carrying the mechanism. Chaos Knight did get the armlet and the drum, and I don't know which one he got first, but I called them both, so yeah. I mean, duh, he never builds anything else. Not much to be excited about there. Lena, hard support this game. Look at this, wards, tangos, and boots. That hurts. It's not fun. Maybe it is fun, you know? Puppy, making do with very few items and making it work. That's impressive is what it is. So anyway, Light of Heaven just got his mana boots. No Blink Dagger on that Magnus yet. Indy is building up pretty big. Got a Ghost Scepter and a Blink Dagger. Of course, Blink Dagger is pretty much standard issue on Puck. I don't think you can play him properly without it. Here he comes with the Lifestealer in tow. They're going to take that Wisp out. No chance to port, trapping the Chaos Knight. And this is hilarious. They're almost playing the Wisp Chaos Knight-ish strategy against Wisp and Chaos Knight. Puck Lifestealer, a new one. And I think that's, I'm sure, well, it's a new one for me. I'm sure it's not new. It is too good. That's pretty sweet. Nice ganking potential there. Get that Lifestealer fed. And Puck doesn't mind the assist money either. Here we go with some smoke. Looking for the Puck. He's pretty far away though. Got a great escape. And now they need to defend. Shadow Demon gonna go down to the Chaos Knight. And they're gonna go for Lifestealer here. Queen of Pain going first, Chaos Knight second. Rage is now up. And he's stealing a lot. Kill him! There they go. No Tidehunter, Lauda. Finishing off YOLO, Navi, Lifestealer. He is dead. And he's got 40 seconds until he's coming back. Perhaps an opportunity. Ooh, what's this? Not good for Queen of Pain. That's what it is. To cheat, she just made it. She did not make it. She made it. She TP'd. Okay. I can't even. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so sorry, guys. Bounty Hunter getting put a lot of harass, but they can't see him. No ward. And Chaos Knight just killed Shadow Demon again. That's kind of depressing. Bounty Hunter is gonna get spotted out by that. I'm sorry. Bounty Hunter is gonna see the Lena. He will get spotted out by that also, but Bounty Hunter killing the Lena, not vice versa. Magnus with track running away, and apparently, much like my video, I am lagging during team fights. Yeah. Lifestealer! Going Monkey King bar. Cool. I like that. Damage he will for sure hit. Nothing wrong with that. Sounds good to me. Here they go for the mid tower. The tier 2 mid tower at this point. And Navi is going to defend them away from that. Not worth their time to stand there and dance around the tower. Especially with Wisp. He can bring Chaos Knight back where he needs to be when he needs to be there. And not before. Puck doing his little dance here to clear some creeps. And what is going on with these three? They're such a little team. The Magnus, Shadow Demon, and Lena always hanging out. That's better, Lena. Has got arcane boots on now. That's gotta feel good. Lena loves mana. And without it, she is really sad. Puck Life Stealer, here we go, on the Queen of Pain, but she had the BKB blinking right into the middle of that. That is not good. Wisp coming out with the Chaos Knight, but it's not enough to save her. They are going to get Magnus. And Shadow Demon, nice disruption on himself. Wisp has to TP back out, but Chaos Knight is still here, and so is Admiral Bulldog, who will pick off the Shadow Demon. And that is a lot of dead heroes on Navi, trading Lena, Magnus, and Shadow Demon for one Queen of Pain. That looks like a tower push to me. And Chaos Knight actually going for the swap kill on Lena. He also got the tower. Chen actually got the last hit on Lena. It was Chaos Knight who did all the work. And he will take the Lifestealer kill as recompense. This is looking like GG to me. Are they gonna push or Roche? Bets anybody? I bet Roche. Gonna drop that ward and go on in there. Lifestealer down for another 40 seconds. Why not? Should not take that long to kill Roshan with that overcharged Chaos Knight. I keep wanting to call him Shadow Demon. That makes no sense at all. Not even a little bit of sense. Maybe his horse could be called Shadow Demon. Like a shadow horse, right? Blinking in that Queen of Pain, getting that silence off. Magnus in a bit of trouble. He might have been trying to reverse polarity, did not get it off. And Lena putting a lot of damage, but she's going to get swapped in and killed. And Queen of Pain is going to blink and not get the puck. They're calling GG. That is pretty much it. No point in continuing this travesty. It was a good game indeed. Gonna take a last look at the items as they knock down some structures. Lifestealer ending up... I said Monkey King Bar, didn't I? Yep, told you I'd say something stupid and wrong. Desolator! And that was my big one, so I'm cashing it in. I'm sure I had other smaller ones. Anyways, so Lifestealer had his Desolator and his armlet at the end, not enough to combat what was going on the other side, and Puck with the Ghost Scepter and the Blink Dagger as his only big items as well. That Orchid with the silence and the damage increase is a very nice item on the Queen of Pain. Of course she had a BKB as well. Aki had the Ghost Scepter and the mech. We saw on Lauda the armlet and the drum, and probably working on the BKB next, and the Bounty Hunter to Vlad. So they really just outdid them in gold big time. EXP as well. Pretty straightforward win by quite a bit. No Tidehunter going strong after I want to say dumping Eternal Envy, after coming to an agreement with Eternal Envy that he would no longer be on the team. So there were some questions to how they would play without him, so they seem to be winning this, at least in these past couple Star Ladders that I've seen, and taking down Navi. So anyway, no Tidehunter for the win. This has been a Star Ladder 5 group stage match. I am Theater. I hope you enjoyed my cast, even if I am sleepy and probably only half conscious. If you did watch this far, please go ahead and press the like button. Otherwise, you are crazy and should have been doing something else. If you kept watching for the horror factor and have something to tell me about what I could do better next time besides getting some sleep, Theater, then that would be cool too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening.